Alrighty, hey, good morning, guys. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're gonna go ahead and do a week ahead video for this coming week. What do you guys need to know? So it's gonna be all signs, and I might take some super chats as well at the end. I'll let you guys know towards the end of the reading, but I should be able to do so. What we're gonna do is this coming week. What do you guys need to know? Whatever comes out, I'm gonna do oracles. I'll do your advice with the astrology deck. I'll do a song of the week. Hey, Janet, and just kind of get a feel for what's going on. We'll just do general messages, whatever you need to hear. Could be love, career, could be anything else that comes through. Might not be your reading, it could be somebody else's, and you know the person, or somehow you're part of what's going on. So take it for how it resonates. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. And with that being said, if you guys want to be a member to the channel, I am going to keep the members' questions and all that. I might just end up doing like once a week, like a special video that's not with all signs, just for members. So I might do that instead. Have like one video at the end of all signs and have another one that's just specifically for members. So I think I'll do that like days that I'm off. But I am going to keep members' readings. I am going to keep all of that. I just get a little frustrated sometimes, but I'm not going to get rid of that perk for you guys. Hey, Julie, if you want to book a personal reading, I am available today. I do have about like one or two more readings I have to do today, but I am free the rest of the day after my plans later. So if you guys want to book this evening, I do have some bookings available. I got buy one, get one free on the website, and then 2 for $20, PayPal and Cash App only. All right, let's go ahead and get started, Aries, at 2:05. So let's hope for some good readings today. Let's see what's going on. What's the overall energy for Aries this week? So first card that flipped, Temperance in reversed. All right, you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You don't have to be. All right, the Nine of Swords came out in reverse, and the Hermit came out in reverse. So that's telling me right away there's something that's bothering you. Okay, you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo. Could be dealing with a mutable sign, actually, because I have strong mutable energy here. Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. It looks like something is making you question. Yeah, and it's weird because Pisces, so funnily enough, Pisces got this card yesterday in their reading. So I have all mutable signs here. Okay. Leveling up in reverse. Some of you this week feel you're stuck. Yeah, wanting to bring harmony to your life, wanting to feel grounded, but feeling there's a lack of movement, or you're just stuck. Okay, I got masculine energy and distance. So the masculine could be feeling that way. For some of you, the masculine could be a Pisces, or they have Pisces in their chart. Because like I said, I got that in the Pisces reading about feeling stuck, not feeling like you're moving forward, a lack of abundance, okay? So let's see. And it's weird because when I grabbed this deck, the Queen of Wands was right on the bottom with the Ace of Pentacles under that. So, I don't know, I feel like that's not a coincidence. I was feeling gravitated to use this deck. It's a mystic, like mystic something tarot. All right, let's see. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Kitty Cat. So you guys could be in a separation with a masculine energy. This could be a lack of balance between the two of you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles reverse. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo. 6 of Cups. 9 of Cups in reverse. You got repeated 9s. 999. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Some of you could be in this energy. If you're dealing with somebody, it feels like they're not really putting towards the relationship anymore. You guys could feel like they're focused on themselves and they're leaving you deserted, or leaving you like off to your own. Okay, like a deserted island or something. You feel left out. For some of you, they're traveling without you, like you're on vacation and they're leaving you out of vacation, not leaving you stranded, but just leaving you up to your own devices, because it looks like you're feeling uncertain where you and a person stand, and it looks like somebody that's putting their needs first putting themselves first, their career, which nothing wrong with that. But if you're making the other person miserable and unhappy, that's not good. There's a lack of moving forward. Yeah, the Tower here. So, the Tower. Something is not moving forward. Hanged Man in reverse. 10 of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. See, I knew that was significant because I saw that on the bottom of the deck. With the Justice on the bottom, 8 of Wands. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to make this clear to somebody. Look, I can't do all this work anymore. You know, maybe you feel like you're the only one sacrificing. You're the only one putting into this. Because it looks like the person you're dealing with, they're not coming in the same energy as you. You're coming in as the 10 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. It's like enough is enough. I'm bursting at the seams. I can't take anymore. Okay? And I think you're going to make this clear to whoever this masculine is. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo. Why masculine and distant? Hey, Shirley. Yeah, look, they're not cooperating. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Magician in reverse. 2 of Swords. Okay, and the 5 of Wands reverse. Yeah, whoever this masculine is, they're not cooperating in this connection. You feel like it's all on you. And you're basically waiting for things to improve, but feeling left out. How do you feel about this person? So I just see this person just distancing themselves, and it makes you feel like you're all up on your own. How you feel? 7 of Wands, 4 of Wands reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, and the Star. A lot of you feel like you're being drained. You're being drained. You're not being acknowledged. You're at your breaking point for a lot of you. You're at your emotional breaking point. Because it feels like whoever you're dealing with, they're not investing. They're not putting in the work. It feels like you're all on your own. And a lot of you could feel, Aries, like I'm just going to be happier when I focus on myself or just be single. So I see you guys at your breaking point. It looks like, you know, you don't want to stress over this anymore. Hey, Aries man. And, you know, this person, it's like, if you're going to leave me, then leave. It's kind of what it feels like. You're not going to keep fighting for this. So what song we got for Aries? Eyes of the Devil by Seether. And I need you to shun my touch. I notice the season's ripe for change. Something's got to change is what it feels like here. Something's got to have to change. Looks like Kill, Motley Crue. She's a razor sharp. If she don't get her way, she'll slice you apart. All right, take that how it resonates. Somebody could think you got the eyes of the devil. I don't know. Or they're not seeing your point of view, and it's making things hard to manage. What's your advice? Taurus. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Find your stability. Connect essential pleasures. And Sagittarius. Open your mind. Travel. Connect. Okay. So needing to have more, you know, stability within yourself. Ground yourself. The Temperance in reverse. Feels like there's a lack of balance. Okay. Some of you are dealing with a Sag. I have Taurus. So yeah, Sagittarius came out strongly. Taurus, I got Virgo strongly in your reading. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands. That's you. I got Scorpio. I got Pisces. Aquarius. Gemini. Could be any of those signs. But you're fed up. You're annoyed that this person is distancing themselves. And you're just like, you know what? I'm going to pull back my energy. Just not give to it. Awesome, Crystal. I'm glad it resonates. All right, 9 minutes for Taurus. What's going on this week? Okay, Taurus, you're in your head. I got helpless and hopeless, 8 of Swords, Judgment. You're overthinking a decision you have to make. Hey, Claudia. Overthinking a decision you have to make. Or knowing you have to make a choice here. Okay, we have some kind of reconciliation. So for some of you with the Judgment and reconciliation, you could be wanting to get back with somebody. But I got cleanse on the bottom. And then I also have looking to explore. Some of you wanting to get out of a situation. Maybe you're open to reconcile with somebody. Okay, higher self awakening. Yeah, strength. So for a lot of you, you are feeling empowered this week. Or you don't think you are, but you are empowered. Because it's telling me with the 8 of Swords, you could feel like you're stuck in a situation, but you're not. because really the strength, that's number 8 as well. So 8, 8. I think for a lot of you, maybe even like Lionsgate can be significant, which that's coming up soon. And I will do a reading on that as well, because I really like Lionsgate. I don't know why. I've always liked the number 8. I like the number 8, and I like the number 13, because I was born on the 13th. But I got strength, basically. I got the infinity on my hand, so that's probably why. All right, let's see. You guys could be doing a Scorpio. I have strong Scorpio here. I got the Death. All right. It looks like you're activating your heart chakra, though. With strength, you're deciding what you want to be loyal to. If you want to be loyal to this person, if you want to reconcile. So, why helpless and hopeless and judgment? 5 of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. The Star and the Chariot reverse. Okay, could be a Cancer, Aquarius. You're deciding if you want to open up your heart to somebody. If you want to let somebody back in. You and this person could be in a separation or disconnected. Hermit reverse, King of Cups in reverse. Looks like you guys are mirroring each other's energy. Okay, but the Queen and the King both in reverse. Kind of deciding for some of you, 10 of Cups reverse, Lovers in reverse. Oh, look, there's strength again. There's the strength again. Yeah, so 8 is significant. The Death came out again. So for a lot of you, you could be deciding whether or not something is worth fixing. Okay, if a relationship is worth the reconciliation, if it's going to go anywhere, if you guys both still feel the same. Could be dealing with Leo. I have Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius. Why reconciliation here? 6 of Wands, reverse. Having a negative outlook on it, thinking it's not going to work out. Yeah, 2 of Swords in reverse. The Fool in reverse. And the 3 of Pentacles. If you were to reach out to this person or vice versa, you're thinking a negative head point. Okay, like this isn't going to work out, or this person's not going to accept my offer. Your person could be doing this as well, because I got Judgment again. So repeating cards here. So that is definitely not, coincidental. King of Wands in reverse. Some of you, there's a third party. Okay, like maybe you guys, if you're the female, you have 2 masculines to choose from. If that's not the case, because for some of you there is. Like there's possibly a Scorpio and a fire sign that you have to choose between. Okay. If it's not that, this person's trying to find the confidence to approach you with a reconciliation, but they're thinking rather negative. Okay. You guys are activated here and feeling empowered. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Pentacles reverse. Hanged Man in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. But I'm feeling with the third party, though, I'm not feeling it's 2 females. I'm getting it's 2 masculines. So, like, if you're the female, because I'm getting the King of Wands reverse and the King of Cups reverse. So, if you're the female Taurus in the situation, I'm getting 2 masculines that maybe you have to choose from. Because I'm definitely seeing here, like, somebody's wanting to actively give to this. But it's like they're pulling themselves back. They're scared. You guys don't want to hold on to this anymore if there's not a relationship or any kind of commitment, is what I'm seeing here. Or you don't have any ties to this person, because what I'm getting with the Knight of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Pentacles reverse, you don't have any kind of tie to this person, or you don't want to anymore. Okay, some of you are contemplating if you even want to pursue this anymore. Feeling empowered about your decision. All right. Let me see. How do you feel about this person? Justice in reverse. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands. And the Empress. There's you too. So you're coming up in this Queen of Cups reverse energy. Also the Knight of Wands. Or for some of you also, if you're not the Queen of Cups in reverse, let's say the Queen and the King are both different people. You're the Empress. You could feel like you were done unfair. Maybe there was some kind of third party, because I'm getting either way there's a third party. On your end, maybe both of yours end, okay? Hey, Jean. God, this kind of feels like Fleetwood Mac, kind of. Like where, like, they're each getting off people's, husbands. Like each person's dating each other's husband and having affairs. That's kind of what this feels like, okay? Why do you feel like you're treated unfair by this person? Knight of Cups and the Devil. Ooh, that they had a tempting offer. So some of you, let me clarify. Is Taurus the Queen of Cups reverse? You guys could feel like you were putting some kind of third party. Ace of Cups in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. And the 3 of Cups. Yeah, like I said, there's some kind of third party. Where maybe for some of you, this person was karmically tied to somebody. Because the 8 of Swords could be like you're bound to something. So maybe this person was bound to somebody else. Didn't make a decision on you. You feel like they just have not good intentions. With the Knight of Cups and the Devil. Some of you feel like they're very, love bombing and maybe even manipulative. Either way, you feel like this person played you. And you're the Empress. You're showing up as an Empress here. So, let's see. Some of you, you're choosing yourself. And because of that, this person's triggered or this person's mad that you're dating other people. All right, we got the song Double Rainbow by Katy Perry. You're a one of a kind that you only find once in a lifetime. Maybe that's how you feel about this person. Why do I gotta beg to be chosen over your vices, over your liquor? There could have been an addiction for some of you or a third party. Okay, whether the third party be an addiction, Knight of Cups, the Devil, that could be an addiction. Could also be another person. So for some of you, you feel like you're just, not chosen. And then I got here, there's just too much that time cannot erase. My Immortal by Evanescence. So let's see. What's your advice? South Node. Yeah, some of you are dealing with a past person or somebody dealing with a South Node situation here where they need to get to a new beginning in their life. They're needing to evolve. Because it looks like you're choosing to evolve. You are the Empress. Okay. You're in this energy with the, maracas, just like feeling yourself. Some of you guys feel like pomegranate because she's eating a pomegranate. Anyways, but yeah. And I think you're going to communicate about that. For a lot of you, you feel like you were put in some kind of third party situation or you were just not prioritized, you were not chosen, and it just sucks. Okay? So I see this conversation happening. Unfortunately, I saw air in the 11th house and Aquarius could be significant, or there's just communication about coming back together but trying to work things out. So this is kind of sloppy, kind of messy. Hey, Aubrey. So I got Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, Aries. Okay, there's a lot going on here. But overall, you guys are in this activated energy. Healing yourself is what I'm seeing here. Healing your heart chakra. All right, Gemini, 18 minutes. All right, what's going on with Gemini this week? Okay, just breathe. 4 of Swords. You're welcome. And the sacral chakra. Needing to ground yourself. But with the sacral chakra, it's like needing to appreciate the things that you desire. Appreciate the things that you have around you. Things that make you feel, sparks of ambition. Things that make you feel happy. Some of you, there could be cheating going on. There's some kind of cheating. Or there's some kind of betrayal. And you're thinking about it. Yeah, some of you, you're in a relationship and you're finding out, or you did the cheating. I don't know, take it out resonates. Somebody cheated on somebody. Because the sacral chakra can also be like a sexual desire. Okay? There's some kind of lesson here with Saturn. Somebody could be getting their karma for cheating. Okay? Abundance in reverse. Yeah, spirit guides in reverse. I'm going to clarify. Some of you guys could be either finding out that you're getting cheated on or you already did. And it's basically this person's getting karma. Oh, thanks, Aubrey. I've been trying to be more on the community tab for you guys and post. I know you guys like updates and me and Brayden. So let's see. Why just breathe in sacral chakra? 3 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Pentacles. You got a decision to make. Yeah, Knight of Wands and the Wheel in reverse. Yeah, it feels like somebody did something karmically to you. Okay. For a lot of you during Saturn retrograde, you guys are finding this out or this is happening. You're going to have to make a decision. Like I said, either a person put you in a third party or there's some kind of cheating going on. Knight of Pentacles. Two of Wands reversed. Page of Wands and the Moon. Yeah, for some of you, this person could have been hiding somebody else, hiding some kind of affair. Okay? Hiding some kind of affair. And you're finding out about it. Yeah, for a lot of you, you're finding out that this person cheated or they did something not good to you. And you trusted this person. Knight of Pentacles, you trusted them. You thought they were loyal to you. But this person made some kind of choice to disregard your trust. Seven of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. The Empress. And the Knight of Cups. And I think they're going to try to come in and apologize and try to make things right with you and act like, oh, it isn't what it was or something like that. But for a lot of you, you could be making a decision that you want to divorce this person or break up because you're coming up in this divine feminine energy. And it's like, I don't deserve being cheated. The Sun. It's like, I don't deserve this. I deserve so much better. So for a lot of you this week, either you know about an affair or they cheated or they're telling you about it or something like that. And you're making a decision, I feel, to no longer entertain this relationship. Let me see. How do you feel about this person? Judgment. You got a choice to make. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Page of Swords reverse. Eight of Swords reverse. A lot of you feel you have to make a choice about your dignity, your pride. If you were cheated on, unfortunately, Gemini, or if you were treated unfairly in a relationship, they're being disrespectful, you have a lot of pride and dignity. And it's like, I don't want to be embarrassed. Is what I'm seeing. You care about what people think. Okay, for a lot of you. So you're making a choice, I feel, to leave a relationship because of how you were treated. Some of you could be a little bit older than this person or just more mature. I got the song Rumors by Lizzo. You can feel like people are talking about you as well, about your situation. All the rumors are true. What you heard, that's true. I effed him and you. And if you believe, I do that. So for some of you, you could be finding out maybe a rumor about this person. Maybe it's not true, what you're finding out, but it almost feels like it is true, though. Or it's like there's like, it could potentially lead to that. So rumors could be significant. I feel like you need to get some advice or get some, true messages first about what's going on before fully, leaving this relationship. Like, make sure that what you're finding out is true before jumping to conclusions. Yeah, Mercury. So communication could be significant, like I said. Needing to make sure that, like, what you're being told is true. The source. Part of Fortune in the fourth house. Because I do feel it'll mess up your relationship. If you guys are married in a relationship, commitment of some sort, I think you guys, if this is true, God forbid, you are going to leave this with no consequence. You're not going to feel bad. Okay, so you need to make sure that whatever's being said is true, that this person is actually doing this. So it could be a Scorpio, a Capricorn. It could be a Libra, a Pisces, Taurus, Cancer. Okay. For a lot of you, it feels like it's true. If it's coming out, they're cheating. All right, Cancer, what we got for you guys? 2348. All right, Cancer, what we got for you this week? Dreams coming true, 9 of Cups. Judgment. Blossoming. So there could be love blossoming for you or just taking better care of yourself. Making better choices, decisions. There could have been somebody stealing from you or doing something unfair to you and your energy. And it seems like you're getting rid of this person. You're not connecting to whoever this person is. They could have been doing something behind your back, stealing, lying, being dishonest. Yeah, you're being awakened to the situation and you're distancing yourself. So for a lot of you, if you've been dealing with somebody where you feel like you can't trust them or they're doing something shady, it's like you know that somebody's doing something behind your back. Now, this could be a job as well. Some of you are focused on a job, not so much love. Take it out resonates, but I'm getting somebody being dishonest, not being true to you. So why dreams coming true and Judgment? The Moon, needing to follow your intuition. The Wheel in reverse. Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Justice. Okay, so for a lot of you, you're feeling guided to put back into something. For some of you, it could be a past situation that you're wanting to revive, you're wanting to put back into. Because I see the Six of Swords reversed, Two of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you're wanting to reconnect with somebody, or you're wanting to get back in a better place. Okay? Like wanting to be fair to somebody, wanting to see where things can go. Your intuition is guiding you towards somebody, maybe from the past. It looks like you're disconnecting from somebody that's lying to you, or you just don't have a relationship anymore with. Seven of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords, the Empress, and the Six of Cups. Ace of Wands reverse. Three of Pentacles reverse. Judgment again. Yeah, I think for a lot of you, you guys are maybe heavily thinking about a past person. And that's why you're wanting to either leave another situation. It feels like you can't trust somebody that you're currently dealing with or that you were dealing with. So for a lot of you, you're thinking about a past person. You're thinking about a past person and wanting to reconnect. And it looks like for some of you, if you were involved in a third party, like if you were dealing with somebody else or vice versa, you're getting out of that. Okay. And you're making a decision to go. I think for a lot of you, you're returning back to a past person. You're feeling called to do that and to leave somebody else behind. It's a relationship where you don't feel nurtured, that you're leaving behind. Why hire self in timeout? Eight of Wands. The Three of Cups, the Death, and the Emperor. Or no, the Hermit, my bad. And the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower. Some of you could either be finding out you were put in a third party situation and you don't deserve that, and you're ending the situation and going back to somebody else. Because I'm getting with the Queen of Pentacles, there could have been the Tower here. Could have been another person involved. Okay. Or you were dealing with somebody else or something like that. Or finding out you're not the only one. Something like that. It looks like here you're getting time to reflect with time out here in Hermit. And for a lot of you, you're wanting to recall a connection from the past. It looks like you're getting back with somebody else from the past. And whoever you're currently dealing with are either lying to you about a third party, or they're just not appreciating you, not giving you the love that you want. Feeling a lack of nurturement, you're feeling a lack of ambition towards somebody else. So let's see. How do you feel about this person you're reconnecting with? God, Three of Swords. Queen of Swords reversed, Eight of Swords reversed, and the Hierophant. If you were put in a third party situation, you guys could have felt like this person manipulated them to not talk to you anymore. Because it looks like you're possibly in a third party. And you're going back to a past person, and why you stopped speaking to a past person is because you were manipulated by somebody else. Either they manipulated you or they manipulated the other person because of a relationship. Or something like that. Or somebody could have been married or in a commitment or something like that. But you guys are feeling called to reach out to this past person here. That's so weird. My ex-coworker, her phone number got mixed in my index cards. And it's a Capricorn. So I don't know if that's relevant. If you guys are dealing with a Capricorn, I don't know how my coworkers, it was like on a piece of paper, her phone number was in my deck. All right. Anyways, so maybe that's significant. You need to call somebody. You need to call somebody. You need to text somebody. Because that's weird how that came out. Okay, how that got mixed in. And I was like, what's that? That don't look like it fits in here. And then I pulled it out and I'm like, that's weird. Okay. The song I got is Begin Again, Taylor Swift. Could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. Okay. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying. Please stop explaining. There could have been no contact with you and this person. 8 months of no contact or something like that. 8 months could be significant. I got the moon again. You got the moon heavy in your energy here. 12th house in Aries. I think you're feeling called to reach out to this person. If it's you, it's like you're feeling like you need to take initiative. You need to say something. That there's been enough like time out, you know? Yeah, a lot of you want to heal the situation with this person. Could be an Aries, could be a Pisces, could be any sign, could be a Sag. Hey, Heather, but you're feeling called to reach out to this person. Could be a Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. Could be a Libra. Okay, Virgo, Scorpio. But that's weird how like the phone number got mixed in. It's actually, yeah, it's ending tomorrow. So tomorrow I go back to work. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm kind of not. I kind of miss being off. 3052 Leo. It flew by, that's for sure. Happy birthday, Leo. Let's see. What's going on this week for you? Okay, just breathe. That came out in the Gemini read. So you guys could be feeling really overwhelmed right now. Needing rest. Okay. Needing rest. Needing to take care of yourself. Some of you guys could be getting turned, partying for your birthday. And maybe you're not sleeping. Because you're drinking so much you're not sleeping. I got tiptoe and reverse black sheep. Somebody's rebelling. Somebody is going against your freedom or doing something against you. Let me see. Family in reverse. So let me clarify. Let's see. Or you could be doing something against your family. Like maybe your family disagrees with something and you're doing it anyways. Take it out, resonate. Oh, hot springs. Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't make the connection. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I thought like it was another new subscriber. I wasn't sure if it was a new subscriber or... Alright, let's see. Why just breathe? So maybe you have an alias. No, I'm kidding. The 10 of Cups. 10 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands reverse. 6 of Wands. You're celebrating. You're enjoying yourself. You know, if you guys are going on vacation or you guys are doing something with a family, some of you, your family could disagree or disapprove of what you're doing or something like that. But I wouldn't put so much onto yourself this week because for a lot of you, you need to get well rested. You need to get sleep. You got a busy week ahead of you, 6 of Wands. And, you know, there's a lot going on here in your energy. Needing to not overexert yourself, needing to make sure that you are well rested, especially if you have plans, okay? Like you have plans to do something. You don't want to be tired and sluggish and not be able to do anything. So let me see. Why turned tiptoe in reverse and black sheep. 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups, and the Emperor. Damn, for a lot of you, I see somebody coming back. For some of you, it's your divine masculine. Either A, it's somebody you have a family with, like it's a father of your kid or something like that, okay? And they're coming back to try to work things out. Or it is your divine counterpart. I do see them coming back. And maybe there's somebody telling them not to do that, or they were telling themselves not to come back. I see a divine masculine coming back into your energy. I have 2 cards about returning. And this person's feeling the pain really heavily about what they did. Family could have been significant, or there's something going on here. 9 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting a side message. For some of you, it's a person who's coming back as somebody that you don't really know if you want back into your life. You don't want them around your family. Okay, for a lot of you, you are protecting your children or protecting a family unit. Okay, so either A, like I said, it is the father of your kid. For some of you, it's the father of your kid, or it's an ex, or it's somebody that you dated. It's like you don't really know how reliable this person is. Could be a Taurus, I have Aries. You don't know how reliable this person is. So you don't really know if you want them back into your life. Or if you want to make plans right away and include them in your plans. Maybe they're trying to invite themselves in your plans. Or they just want to know all what's going on with your life or something like that. You're being really protected here. Okay, you're feeling like you have to have a guard up. You're like, I don't know if I trust them. Let me see. How do you feel about this person coming back? The Sun in reverse. Not too happy with them. Five of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups reverse. Okay, for a lot of you, it's somebody that you had like a past with. They're coming back romantically. You still got feelings for them. You still care. For a lot of you, you're trying to cut off your feelings. Two of Swords, Queen of Cups reverse. Trying to cut this off because you're unhappy with them. A lot of you feel like you're owed an apology or just so unhappy or upset with how things ended. Okay. And I think you're putting your guard up for a lot of you because you don't know if this person's going to stick around or you just don't want to go through it again. Okay. You don't want them to hurt you. Money in the grave, Drake. I don't want to change because I'm good where I'm at. That could be somebody's energy. Like they don't want to change or you think they're not going to want to change. I got the song Kiss by Prince. I just want your extra time and your kiss. I think so too. I think it's somebody that you didn't think they were going to change ever. And you couldn't have them around you anymore. Okay, a lot of you, like I said, could be traveling. I got 9th house here. Travel and Venus. You're doing something for yourself. Self-care. Or needing to have self-care this week. Which is funny because me and my Leo friend, we're taking Brayden actually this coming Saturday. So next weekend, because I got next Friday and Saturday off, we're going to Lollapalooza in Chicago. So we're going to take Brayden. We're going to explore Chicago a little bit. Just a small getaway. But we're going to do that. So maybe you guys want to do that. Go somewhere that is exciting. Want to take care of yourself. Wanting to explore, have fun. Something that makes you feel good. Family could be significant as well. Taking your child. Okay, 10 of Cups. So I have Aries that you could be dealing with. I have Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Taurus. Could be any sign. But it feels like a lot of you are just wanting to do something for yourself. All right, Virgo, 3720. I know, it's going to be so fun. Because Chicago's only like less than 4 hours away from us. So it's not that big of a drive. So it'll be nice. All right, we got the 9 of Swords. Came out in reverse. Hangman. Observe. You guys could be having weird dreams. Like vivid dreams. Feeling kind of like you're on another like solar plane or something. Or I want to say like Astro. Now I'm getting that album from Travis Scott. That could be significant. It's Astro World, I think it's called. So some of you, like, you guys are having vivid dreams. Some of you guys could be doing mushrooms or something. I don't know. But anyways, I have here my boo official status, karmic in reverse. Okay. You're welcome, Kitty. Hopefully you have a good birthday week. Apology reverse in the sun. So strength. Some of you guys could feel a karmic person returning. Like you're involved with somebody else, okay? Like you're involved in another relationship. But you feel somebody returning or you feel the pain of somebody returning. 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Or it feels like deja vu. That's what it feels like to me, like deja vu. Or it feels like you're repeating something again. Which that happened to me like a week or two ago. It feels like what was going on with my life. Like I already did that. Or like that day already happened or something. So I don't know. Let me see. I'm getting 2 people in your reading here. So 9 of Swords reverse, Hangman. The Star in reverse. King of Pentacles reverse. The Tower in reverse. 3 of Swords reverse. For some of you, it could be an Aquarius, it could be a Scorpio or a Taurus. You could feel this person coming back. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles reverse, the Judgment, 8 of Cups reverse. Yeah, I'm getting, strength again. You guys could have Leo in your chart or be like a Leo cusper. I'm definitely feeling for a lot of you, you feel somebody returning. And it's somebody karmic that you are trying to release, okay? Because you're in another relationship. So why my boo and karmic in reversed? Page of Swords reversed. The Hanged Man in reverse. 2 of Wands reverse. 4 of Wands reverse. You're afraid that a karmic's going to come back and ruin your relationship. Like either they're gonna get back in contact, or they're gonna do something to ruin your relationship because you've let go, you freed yourself of a karmic, but you're afraid that they're gonna return. Now this could be the karmic on your side, or it could be theirs. I feel like it's mainly on your side, like it was somebody that you were dealing with. Could, for some of you, it could have been a marriage, like you were married to this person, or you had some kind of soul contract. I feel like you had some kind of marriage contract or something to them. So spiritually, why apology reverse in the sun here? 5 of Cups. See, and I got that again when I saw the 10 of Swords. So it's like you are expecting an apology that you haven't received. Yeah, the World. Some of you you've been getting closure that you're never going to get this apology from this karmic. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength. And you could still be mad because you never got the apology. Okay. Yeah, for a lot of you, you're trying to just be in another relationship. You're trying to give to something else. Yeah, look, you're getting rid of the karmic. Or you're trying to get rid. Hey, Mazzy. Let me see. How do you feel about the karmic person? Let me see. God. And I even asked, how do you feel about them? You feel they're karmic. The Wheel in reverse. You feel that they're karmic. 10 of Wands in reverse, the Empress, and the Page of Pentacles. A lot of you felt like it was a karmic lesson. That you've grown from this person. So for a lot of you, you could have felt, if you were to stay in this relationship with this karmic, you wouldn't have grown. You would have just been staying where you're at. Yeah, Justice in reverse. A lot of you feel, like I said, how do you feel about the karmic? The Wheel in reverse, Justice in reverse. A lot of you feel they were karmic in your life. Okay, so yeah, how you feel, you know they're karmic. And a lot of you are just trying to forget about them, move on, but they're showing back up in your reading. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap, AC/DC. I lead a life of crime, dirty deeds done dirt cheap. So they could have done you wrong, done a lot of people wrong, and they're coming back into your energy. 4th house. Yeah, a lot of you are in a relationship. You have security, you have roots, you're stable where you're at, and this past person's trying to return because they see you going through this change where you're not in the energy you were before. With the Empress and the Page of Pentacles, you're growing, you're evolving, you're making a lot of progress, and it feels like they're just trying to take you down, is what it feels like. Like they don't want to see you grow and succeed. They want to see you in the past energy that you were before. Like it was entertaining to them, or they just like watching it or something like that. Could be a Libra, could be a Taurus. I've drawn Taurus. I got Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo. Could be a Capricorn as well. Man. But somebody that doesn't want to see you grow and succeed, that's not a person for you. If they enjoy watching your life be in shambles and think it's entertaining, that's not love. That's somebody that is just karmically testing you and doesn't want you to grow. Okay. All right, Libra, 4334. That's weird. That number, like, is backwards. So you guys could be either that age, like somebody's 43, somebody's 34, or you guys could be mirroring each other in some way. Okay, the Judgment. This Judgment card's been coming out all day in this reading. Like almost every sign has had the Judgment card. Judgment, solar plexus on the bottom. Yellow could be significant. Like you guys like the color yellow, or you like wearing yellow, or you're just feeling in that like yellow aura. Yeah, fast. Wow. You guys are, okay, the wait is over. You guys are moving forward. Something about okay. God, now I'm getting the third party in your reading as well. Damn. Because I see like a lot of you, you're involved in a new person, okay? You're with somebody new, but there's a past person returning. Because I got memories missing somebody, okay? And I got masculine in reverse. So for some of you, it's a feminine, or it's just somebody that's masculine but not in their masculine energy. Renewal in reverse. Closed off in reverse. Ace of Fire. See, a lot of you are involved in something new. There's something new that you're passionate in, a new relationship. But I do feel you're trying to like not let something else go. Like you're trying to not let something else continue because you're involved with somebody new. So let's see. I'll clarify. There's a past person coming back. Either you're thinking about the past person or they're coming back into your energy. Why Judgment? And for a lot of you, you are growing. 10 of Cups in reverse. King of Cups reversed. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands reversed. 3 of Swords reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. Magician in reverse. Yeah, for a lot of you, I feel there's somebody coming back. Impulsively, they're coming back. So they could be making an impulsive message towards you. Some kind of act towards you. Because I feel like whatever's going to happen, it's really quick. They could have fire in their chart. Why lift off and recalling? Yeah, a karmic person. So you guys could have Virgo in your chart. I got the wheel came out in reverse. A karmic person's coming back. Yep, Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Because they see you in a happy relationship. And it looks like they just want to ruin it. Kind of like what came out in the Virgo reading. So you guys could be a Virgo cusper, or you guys have strong Virgo in your chart. Because that's what Virgo got. Because you guys are evolving. This Empress, this has came out for at least like, what, 3 or 4 signs now? So the Empress has been coming out. The Judgment's been coming out. Those are like the 2 main ones that have been coming out. But yeah. And the Strength. Yeah, the Strength, the Empress, and the Judgment are the 3 that keep coming out. Yeah, so for a lot of you, you are involved in a new relationship, living your best life. For some of you, you're getting into a higher level commitment, engagement, and this past person's coming back because they see you with a new person. Yep, King of Swords, reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse, and the 9 of Cups. They feel you leaving them behind. There's that karmic again. The Devil in reverse, 2 of Cups. They feel you leaving them behind. That's why they're wanting to come back. They realize like you are the one that brings a lot of happiness to their life. That you truly love them and cared for them. And now you're moving on. You're letting them go. I think this person doesn't want to let you go is what it feels like. 4 of Swords reverse, 4 of Cups reverse, Hierophant reverse, and the Emperor. 444. This person's selfishly not wanting to let you go. I'm just getting that lyric in my head. I think it's a Tav Low song. I think it's Habits, actually. And she's like, saying how she like wants to stay and pretend. Where the fun don't have no end. How she wants to stay in her mind. It's like she's living like thoughts in her mind of like when things were good and it's like pretend or something. Or she's pretending, staying in my play pretend where the fun don't have no end. So it's almost like they're trying to have thoughts of you in their head of like, you guys never disconnected. You guys never fought. You guys, like they still have some kind of control onto you or they've never fully let you go. That's weird. How do you feel about this karmic person? I probably shouldn't ask that. How do you feel? 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. You feel disappointed by this person. You feel like you gave this person your heart. You gave them a lot, and they just left you in the dust. Yeah, 6 of Swords. A lot of you feel like you were just done wrong by this person. That it's like you gave to this and they just kind of took you for granted. They left you. It's like they didn't make their promise or they just didn't like keep up with what they said they were going to do and they ended up leaving. Could have been a Cancer for some of you. So let's get a song here. Textbook, Lana Del Rey, which she's a Cancer too, ironically. Anyways, I didn't even like myself or love the life I had. And there you were with shining stars. That's what I was channeling, that this person was in a really bad place in their life and you fully accepted them. You loved them, you cared for them, and then they treated you like shit. We're not happy till we're running away. Yeah, this person ran away. Little black dress. I tried to be everything you'd ever want. And sometimes I even stood on my heart and stomped. Damn, that's deep. So you tried to be everything to this person. It just wasn't good enough. What's your advice, Libra? 11th house and Chiron. I feel like you and this past person, this karmic person, need to get some kind of closure. That's what a lot of the problem is. I feel like you're trying to actively move on from this. You're trying to be in another relationship, but there's still the pain there because how you feel for them is you are still like hurt by them. Like you are healing Six of Swords, but you're still hurt Five of Pentacles. You still have some kind of feeling towards them. Yeah, Libra, there you are. See, and then Black Moon. I think there's some kind of feeling of anger that you still need to close out. You need to get some kind of closure from this person, is what I'm feeling here. So I don't know if you just forgive them in your heart or if you do come together and try to work things out and get closure and move forward. Because a lot of you are like with somebody new in a serious commitment. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm getting shown Earth. Could be the person you're dealing with. But this past person, you need to get some kind of closure because you still feel some type of way. Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups. So it could have been a Cancer, an Aries, a Taurus, Capricorn. That was deep. Okay, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio. All right, what we got for Scorpio? All right, 5124. Oop. The Lovers hit the floor. All right, well, let's see. Yeah, now it came out in reversed. So love in reversed. Base chakra in reversed. Some of you are cutting off love. Cutting off love. You're like, I'm just trying to focus on myself. Yeah, running away. You guys could be escaping or running. Ooh, I got lust here. You guys could be involved in a lustful connection, or you're trying to get away from that. You're not wanting to be lonely. Yeah, a lot of you are protecting your energy. You're not wanting to involve with somebody, not wanting to connect. Running, for a lot of you, it's like, I'm not lonely. You know, I'm not chasing after anybody. You guys are protecting yourself, though. You're being guarded. You guys could be blocking your heart chakra. That's what I'm feeling off this. It's like you're escaping, you're avoiding. Maybe you don't want to come off desperate, or you just don't want to have to chase anybody, pursue anyone. I feel like life is kind of more peaceful, at least for me, when I haven't really been entertaining anybody. I feel like it's more peaceful, at least on my end. Lovers in reverse, base chakra in reverse. Page of Pentacles, the Fool in reverse, Death, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it looks like you're not entertaining it. Like somebody is communicating with you, but you're either wanting to friend zone them. For some of you, you're just friend zoning somebody. Like, let's just be friends. I don't want to entertain this sexually because Page of Wands came out in reverse. It's like, I don't want to have any kind of intimate relationship. I just want to be friends. Some of you is also like, I don't want to like be involved in anything. So I'd rather just get to know you on a personal level. But it looks like you're kind of avoiding or running. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. You're isolating yourself. Six of Swords. Nine of Pentacles reversed. And the Two of Wands. Your heart is blocked, Scorpio. And I think for a lot of you, it's because of like decisions that you made in the past or like other relationships. It's like, I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to get in a place of being vulnerable, of having to be open to somebody. I'm getting that song Broken by Seether and Amy Lee. It's like, I'm broken when I'm open. And it's like, I don't feel right when you're gone or something. So for some of you, it's like you're broken when I'm open. So when you're open and vulnerable, that's an easier way for you to get broken, or that's what your assumption of love is due to experience. When I'm open and I'm vulnerable, I'm gonna get my heart broken. So it's better to just run. It's kind of what I feel. You look really guarded, which is sad. But I kind of feel this as well. And I'm a Scorpio Venus. Five of Wands reverse. Look, if I don't give people the opportunity to break my heart, then I'm fine. You know what I mean? Or if I don't think much of it. So you could be downplaying a connection. Like, oh, they're just a friend. Or, oh, we're just going to meet up as friends, because you're not going to put romantic intention to it. Because once you start thinking romantic about somebody, then that's their opening to break you or hurt you. God, the Lovers came out. It's almost like you're trying to fight it off. Like you're trying to fight off love. Six of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Because you don't have trust. Like if there is somebody you're talking to, you're downplaying it. Like they're just a friend, or let's keep it like a business partner. For some of you, it's a coworker. If it's not that, it's like business related. Like, let's just keep this business, you know? Because you just don't want to get hurt. How are you feeling about this person in your energy? Because there is possibly an air sign in your energy. Feeling like you can't trust them. Seven of Swords. Could be an Aquarius. Four of Pentacles reverse. The Tower in reverse. Ace of Cups. Like I said, basically that's just clarifying what I said. You're trying to tell yourself you can't trust somebody. Because then when you open up these walls, you let your guard down, you open up your heart. Ace of Cups, you're vulnerable. Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's your heart chakra opening. When you start to get feelings for somebody, or you romance the situation, they could be likely to hurt you, is what you think about love. So when you don't think about it, or you don't have any kind of expectation on it, then it's easier not to get hurt. It's kind of what I'm feeling for you. You're trying to fight it off because there's somebody in your energy that you want to pursue, but it's like, I don't want to pursue them because I don't want to get hurt. Or I just don't want it to go bad, you know? So, I got the song Two Princes by the Spin Doctors. Marry him or marry me. I'm the one that loves you, baby. Can't you see? So take that out. It resonates. Deep wounds. 1 minute life was so hard. Shit had me losing faith. Okay, love to love you, baby, Donna Summers. So yeah, like I said, some of you lost faith in love, or you're trying to find faith again, trying to have trust in love again. Okay, I got the first house and the 10th house. A lot of you, like I said, you're really focused on your finances, or you're just treating this connection as like a business transaction, which isn't good. Okay. Which I kind of do that too. I've kind of been told that lately, that I'm kind of dry with communication, and it feels like it's very business oriented, or when I talk to people, it's like I either don't seem like I'm interested at all, or I don't really put a lot into it, I guess. And it's kind of what I'm seeing in 7th house and Mercury, maybe needing to be a little bit more approachable. Because if you treat love as like a business transaction, you know, like, how can I help you? You know, that's not very appealing. That's not very sexy, I guess you could say. You know, if someone's coming up talking to you and you're acting like you work at McDonald's, you want fries with that? You know, like, oh, what's your favorite color? I don't know. You know, it's not very fun, you know. Or if you upgrade 25 cents, you can get the large Coke, you know. No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of what it feels like. Like you're treating love like a business transaction, or treating it like it's just very monotone, and, you know, because if you open up, you're going to get hurt, which I feel that. Like, I feel like I've been coming into these Scorpio traits lately because I have Scorpio Venus. I got Scorpio in the 7th house. So I don't know. I feel like I've just been kind of putting on those Scorpio traits, or I relate to this a lot. But there's somebody in your energy that wants to pursue you, but it looks like you just need to have faith in something, like needing to put an end to your beliefs, your thoughts, you know. Could be a Gemini, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Scorpio. Okay, strong Gemini here, but you're guarded, acting like it's, you know, a business transaction, or they're at a fast food restaurant, or, you know. Hey, pretty pink ice. All right, Sag, 5922. Let's see. All right, let's see. What's going on for Sag? I don't read birth charts, but I would actually like to get more into that. I feel like that would be a fun course for me to start doing, like if I did your guys' charts, or if you told me your chart and you guys let me know, like, you know, what exactly you want to know about your chart, and I kind of figure things out for you and kind of talk about, like, you know, the different placements. I actually kind of want to start doing that maybe on the side. Ooh, 3 of Cups. Okay, share the love. But we got Strength. So you're closed off. Okay, so this kind of feels already like the Scorpio reading. All right, let's see. Somebody's wanting to connect with you, but you're not open to it. There's somebody that wants to commit to you, or there's people interested in you. They're wanting a relationship. But some of you are not ready for that. Graduation in reverse. So you're not wanting to open up to a relationship. You got some sexual encounters coming up, Sag. Somebody's wanting to explore. Somebody finds you as a fetish or a fantasy. But there's fears. See, this feels like the Scorpio reading. You guys could have Scorpio in your chart. There's unfinished business. A lack of closure with somebody in the past. And I feel like if there's new people coming towards you, you just, maybe you just want some, for some of you, you don't want any kind of commitment. You just want a sexual encounter, or you just want something fun. Okay. It's like, I don't want to get too close. I don't want to know your name. I'm kind of getting that. Like, I don't want to know your name, or I don't want to know much about you. I just want to have fun, have a good time. All right, well, let's see. So why control with the Strength here? Ace of Swords. The 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Cups. The Star and the 3 of Cups. Okay, for some of you, you're holding back the urge to speak to somebody. And because of that, because you're, okay, some of you are in your ego. If it's not that, you guys are just holding back talking to somebody. It's like, it's not my choice to reconcile. It's not on me to say anything. There could have been a really bad ending between you and somebody. But I'm getting somebody is choosing to come towards you here. Could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be. They're wanting to reconnect with you. It looks like somebody wants to reconnect. Somebody could be thinking about a commitment with you, but you don't know if it's going to get to that point. The World, 7 of Pentacles. The Emperor. And the Hierophant. Damn. Now I just got that Taylor Swift song in my head. The song Enchanted. Where she's like, now I just lost it. Damn it. Where she's like, I wonder if you knew I was enchanted to meet you. Damn. This could be a soul connection. Because I got the Hierophant, the World, and the Emperor. Some of you are getting back in contact with a soul tie or a twin flame. And it's like you've waited with the World and the 7 of Pentacles. You've waited to be back in this person's life. And I see this person coming back. Some of you could have waited. This is sad. Some of you could have waited almost 7 years to be in a relate. Either you've waited 5 to 7 years to hear from them, or 5 to 7 years to be in this relationship. Some of you could have known when you met somebody, like when you first met somebody, like face to face, that they were going to be the one you would marry. Or you knew there was a plan, there was a reason why you met that person. Oh my, this feels deep like yesterday's reading. There's anxiety. You have fear, anxiety. You're overthinking the situation. You're thinking worst case scenario. 2 of Pentacles reverse, the Chariot, 8 of Pentacles, and the Temperance reverse. Thinking worst case scenario. What if they don't return my offer? Or what if, like, I try to invest into this and then it doesn't work out again? For some of you, it's like, I don't want to get my hopes up. It looks like whatever this is, it's bothering you heavily. Like you're trying to distract yourself, but it's heavily bothering you. You're heavily in your thoughts about this person, because for some of you, it's your divine counterpart, the Emperor here. And it's like you can't emotionally disconnect. 8 of Cups reverse. You can't emotionally disconnect from them. And I see like the both of you feel this way about each other, and that's why they're coming back, because you've been holding back speaking to them. How do you feel for this person, Sag, coming back? Queen of Cups in reverse. The Fool in reverse. 9 of Cups and the 8 of Wands reversed. Empress in reverse. For a lot of you, you feel like some of you, there could have been an age difference. Okay, some of you right to the point this person could be older than you, because the Emperor, that is like the older person in the tarot deck, that's the older masculine. You could feel like there's an age difference, and like when the two of you first came together, there was a lot of disagreements, a lot of differences. Maybe you guys fought a lot, or you feel like this was your wish fulfillment. This was your person. Like you wanted to be with this person, but there were so many setbacks and challenges. Could have felt like you weren't emotionally open to this person. You weren't ready for them. Maybe you feel like you had to grow, and now that you've done some shadow work, you've done some healing, some growing, now it's like you're afraid that what if it's too late? What if we don't get back together? What if I miss out on this person? Because for some of you, there's either no contact or there just hasn't been much of anything going on. So what's on for Sag? Clean Taylor Swift. And I channeled Taylor Swift, which I have the same birthday as Taylor Swift. Maybe that's why. So maybe you guys, your birthday is December 13th. But let the flood carry away all the pictures of you. So you're trying to get rid of the memories, trying to almost like get rid of somebody. Some of you guys could have had a flood in your house, which ironically, that's kind of funny that this card came out, because my basement flooded, and then like a little bit after that, me and that person that I think the reading's about, we ended up having like that's when the no contact happened, about like a month or two after that. That's when the no contact happened, was like a month or two after my basement flooded. So maybe floods are significant. Water damage. Be careful of water damage too, okay, like I said. But some of you, or you're just trying to release this person from your life, but they come back. What's your advice, Sag? North Node. Path of evolution, the door to the future. 12th house. It looks like you're returning back to this. It looks like you're in this energy of letting go because you don't know if you and this person are going to follow through in the next phase. It feels like you guys already, some of you, it was like a South Node situation where you guys lived in a South Node energy together for a while. You were in this path, learning lessons and challenges, and you don't know if they're going to walk with you in the North Node as you evolve. You don't know if this person's going to be in the next chapter with you. It's almost like a season of a show. It's like, is this person going to be in the next season? Are they going to continue in it? Are they going to kill this person off? That's kind of what I'm getting for this love situation. Like your life is a show and you don't know. Like, is this person going to be, in the next part of my life, the next chapter? Some of you are turning into the next chapter of your life. So I don't know if you're ending a decade of your life and this person was there like in your early 20s, your 30s, you're ending a decade, or if it was like, you're just evolving to the next phase and not knowing if this person's going to be there. Aries, I got Cancer, I got Aries again, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer. Because I feel like with graduation day in reverse, you don't know if you guys are going to have a higher level commitment. That's what you've been wanting, is like some kind of relationship, marriage, but you don't know if that's going to happen. And for some of you, you feel like it's stuck or it's just not going anywhere. So just take the reading how it resonates, guys. All right, 10817 for Capricorn. Oh, thanks, Heather. Damn, you guys got the 9 of Cups. Cancer had that as well. Dreams coming true, but you're feeling alone. So needing to change your focus. There's good things coming this week. But you're guarded. I feel like there's somebody coming towards you. Somebody wants to come towards you, but you're not sure if you trust it. Like if you are single, Capricorn, a lot of you, you're kind of guarded to like meeting other people, feeling like alone, or just wanting to be left alone. You guys could have water in your moon sign. So Cancer or Pisces. I'm getting Pisces here, but also Cancer had that card too. You guys are feeling very intuitive. Doing a lot of healing. You're closed off because of healing. Some of you don't trust people. I did see red flag as well. Maybe you don't trust this person, trust the situation. Ooh, that's cool. I'll check that out, Aubrey. Oh, Soulful Revolution. I love her channel. Yeah, MJ. Yeah, I watch MJ. She actually is one of my favorite YouTubers. I actually just watched her yesterday. Spiritual revolution. Yeah, I've seen her. Hey, Kayla. All right. Wow, you got the lovers coming in. Got flamingos. The 7 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. The Star. 2 of Swords. I see for a lot of you, there's somebody new coming into your life. Could be a Gemini. Could be an Aquarius. But you have the energy of a past person lingering. Okay? And I think you're closed off to love because of this past person. There's fears attached to maybe reconnecting with somebody new. Okay? Or connecting to somebody new. But you're scared because of somebody that you've connected with before. Why are you guarded? The Moon in reverse. 6 of Swords. Emperor and the 9 of Swords. I feel like you're afraid that you're going to repeat something. So for a lot of you, I feel like Capricorn, you got somebody new in your energy. This could be somebody that's very spiritual, somebody that has a lot in common with you, somebody that finds you attractive. They find you charming. They want to get to know you. But I think you're so scared of reconnecting with this new person because of a past person. It's like I felt this way with somebody before, or I was doing a lot of healing. And, you know, I don't know if I'm ready to fully connect to somebody, is what it feels like here. You got a divine masculine in your reading. Why the Moon here? Why are you scared? 8 of Swords reverse, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups reverse, and the 7 of Swords. Because you've done healing. And for a lot of you, you're scared that the healing that I've done, what if it doesn't go noticed? Because, you know, if I get involved with somebody else and they hurt me like this other person did. I think you're scared. A lot of you are scared, High Priestess. You're scared of getting involved because of somebody else that hurt you, that betrayed you. A lot of you got trust issues that you're trying to heal. You got a lot of trust issues you're trying to heal. And what I'm feeling here, it's like you want to connect to this new person, but you're scared that a past situation is going to repeat. That, you know, it's like I've already healed. What if this person treats me like another person did? How do you feel about this new person? Because I feel like they're new with the Ace of Pentacles and the Star. I mean, you look, the Sun, a lot of you know it's a good opportunity. But the Devil, you're counteracting it. The Devil, the Sun, the 6 of Pentacles, reverse, and the 10 of Wands. You're putting too much thought into it. You're putting too much thought into it. You're overthinking. And I think you're counteracting coming towards this person. I think a part of you is like, this person's my, you know, this is somebody I have a lot in common with. We have a lot of similarities. You know, but for a lot of you, it's like you're thinking too negative. What if this person's breadcrumbing me? What if they're love bombing me? What if they don't have good intentions? And you're putting so much thought into the negative of what could go wrong with this person that you're afraid to actually give them a chance. Okay. So I see somebody decent in your energy. I got the Emperor, the Star, the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers. Like, this is somebody genuinely wanting to connect to you, but you're overthinking it. So let's see, Capricorn. Mother's daughter, Miley Cyrus. Okay, so you guys could have Sag in your chart. Okay, because she's a Sag. Don't fuck with my freedom. I came up to get me some. I'm nasty. I'm evil. Must be something in the water, or that I'm my mother's daughter. So some of you could have trust issues like your mother. Maybe it was your upbringing. For some of you, maybe you were in an upbringing with your mother where your mom was a single parent and you saw your mom get her heart broken time and time again, and you don't want to get into that. Like, I don't want to connect to love because either you got hurt, you know, and you react to love the same way, or you watched your mother struggle in love. I got Aaliyah. Aaliyah's a Capricorn. Back and forth. So you're back and forth on a situation. Some of you, this could be happening this coming weekend because it says it's Friday and I'm ready to swing, pick up my girls and hit the party scene. All right. Care less, more. Hope I distract you enough from the girl that you love. Okay. For some of you, you could be thinking this person's got somebody else, that they have somebody else anyway. It's like, oh, hopefully I'm not or it's like, I hope I'm not a distraction. I hope this person that's coming towards me isn't involved with somebody else, you know? And it's like, I hope I'm not a distraction. Maybe that's what you think in love. You think nobody would genuinely want to be with me. Like, I'm like a pit stop in love. Like, I'm like a gas station. You know, I'm a 7-Eleven. You know, you stop, you get gas, you do whatever you want, and then you're off on your way. Maybe some of you feel that way in love. You just feel that you're not really ever going to be truly loved for or cared for, and that's sad, you know? Hey, Dolly. 7th house. See, I think for a lot of you, there's some kind of partnership here. You could be mirroring off this person, or there's something being projected that you are getting scared about. I don't know why. Okay. I got Mercury, though. You guys are going to have a connection. You guys are going to speak and have communication together, needing to have clear contact here. Okay. So a lot of you could just feel like, because you were treated that way before, that you're just an option, 7 of Cups, that there's other people, you know? So take it out, resonates. I have Capricorn. A lot of you are overthinking. You're being your own worst enemy. Okay, you're overthinking the situation. Could be a Leo. I got Pisces, Cancer. I got Aries. They could be an Aries, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, is what I'm getting off of that. And maybe there's a water sign that screwed you over. I don't know. All right, Aquarius 11537. All right, I'm glad it's resonating. Hey, Knowledge. What's going on with Aquarius this week? Okay, 9 of Swords came out in reverse. Okay, and then we got the Emperor came out in reverse. Could be dealing with an Aries. If this is a divine masculine, you feel like this person's not doing anything. For some of you could feel like this person's not caring how they treated you. They're not showing any kind of sympathy, or they're not doing anything about the situation. Cleanse, detox negative energy, my boo. All right, let me get one more. Freedom in reverse. You guys want to have a commitment with somebody, but what I'm feeling, it feels like this person's not really caring about the situation. And for some of you, you're trying to get rid of the negative thoughts. Like, you're trying not to think too much about this. You guys could feel like this person's not committing to you, like they don't want to lose their freedom, or they just don't want to take a leap of faith. You could feel like the divine masculine here, whoever you want to be with. Oh, thanks, Aubrey. I'll see you later. Oh, I'm sorry, Dolly. That's upsetting. Thanks, Heather. I appreciate that. So, for a lot of you, if you are dealing with a masculine, it just feels like they're not doing anything. Like they're not committing to you like you want. Some of you could feel like they're not bothered. They don't care. Yeah, 4 of Swords. You could be in a no contact situation. 10 of Swords reverse. 5 of Pentacles reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Like this person's closed off. 9 of Cups. Focusing on themselves. You guys could feel like if there's silence between you, it's like, I want to like message this person. I want to reach out because we're not getting anywhere. You feel like they're not doing anything. This masculine, it shows up that they're emotionally detached. They're not giving you any kind of relationship offer. Why detox here? Death in reverse. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, 5 of Swords. And the Moon. So I think with this person, you've given them space, is what I feel. I feel like you've been giving them space, Aquarius. And you've been waiting patiently for this person to come towards you, and they're just not. Maybe you've been waiting for them to do some healing, waiting for them to be in a better place. It just seems like they're not coming forward like you want them to. Or at least you think. You feel like they're not. I got the Chariot, the Sun, though. So for some of you, things are going to improve this week. Like they are going to come towards you. Okay. Or you guys could just be happily moving on. So let me see. Why leap of faith in reverse? Some of you could just be freeing yourself of this. 2 of Wands. Yeah, some of you are. 8 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. It feels like it's too little too late. Like you're just going to be in this point of, you know what, I'm not going to give any more to this. I've waited for this person. They're not showing up for me. So I'm just going to disconnect. It looks like you are cutting ties. 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords reverse, and the Fool. Okay. You guys are like, bye, see you never. You know what I mean? Like, because you've been waiting for contact. It's like, I'm waiting for this person to reach out. I'm waiting to have communication, to know where I stand with them. And I've given this person time. Okay, it's like I've given them time. I've been sitting here patient. Now I'm getting that song by the Steve Miller Band. I'm shaking like a leaf on a tree. I think is what he says. What song is that? I'm shaking like a leaf on a tree. What song's that? God, I don't know. What song? He was mean. He was, I forget what song that is. It's Steve Miller Band. Oh my God, it's going to kill me. What song is that? I'm shaking like a leaf on a tree. I don't know why. It's just like, I hear that song lyric, but I don't know. I can't think what song that is now. Anyways. Oh, that's not even the Steve Miller Band. Is it? Give Me 3 Steps. Oh my God, it's Leonard Skinner. That's why I didn't know what song that was. It's not Steve Miller Band, it's Leonard Skinner. Give Me 3 Steps, where he's like, I'm shaking like a leaf on a tree. Yes. So some of you, you're giving somebody steps. Like, you're like, come towards me, damn it. How do you feel about this person? Yeah, it's Leonard Skinner. That's why I didn't know what song that was. How you feel? 3 of Cups. And I said, give me 3 steps, 3 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles reverse, 2 of Pentacles reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Like I said, 3 could be significant, so I don't know if it's a third party. I don't know. Judgment. I feel like you've made communication clear. It's like I'm making communication clear. I'm open to communicate. I'm not holding back, but I'm waiting for this person. So for a lot of you, you're like, how you feel, Aquarius, is like, I'm waiting for this person to contact. I'm leaving communication open. You know, they need to come towards me, though. I can't keep doing this. All right. So it's nothing like you, Dan and Shay. You got all of my attention and you ain't even trying. See? Like, this person's got your attention, but they're not doing anything, is what it feels like. The song Love Me. I lost myself in fear of losing you. Let me see before I do advice. How do they feel about Aquarius? Because this is really confusing. How do they feel about Aquarius, this person? 7 of Cups. The Emperor. Hierophant reverse and the King of Pentacles. They think about you, but they feel like as of right now, they got to put their life, like their focus on their commitment to something. So I don't know if they are in a third party, like they're committing to somebody else, or they did, or if their job, their career, if that's like the first priority. Because it feels like their life is the main priority here. And they may feel like you'll disagree with that. Okay, it could be an earth sign you're dealing with, or it's just the energy here. Physical stability, foundation, and then the sun. Basically, you need to ask yourself, does this person give me any kind of stability? Do I feel reassured when I talk to this person? That is my advice to you, and that's the advice I've been taking in conversations with people. Or at least like in regards to love, in regards to situations. If I feel like I don't have any certainty where I stand with somebody, if I don't have any reassurance, or I don't feel like they actually are making an effort, they're not really giving me time, because really it's not that hard to make time for somebody, you know? And that's my advice to you, Aquarius. If they're not even making time, or they act like they're busy, they always got something going on, they're just not that into you, or they're just not that invested, is what it feels like to me. Even communication, you know, if they don't respond, if they don't make any time to reach out, like, that's just a waste of time. You know, you're basically wasting your time. I do feel like they're gonna come back eventually, but it's gonna be too late, or you're already gonna be out. It's just, I wouldn't invest time into something that's not investing into me, is my advice. Aries could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, could be an Aries, could be a Cancer, a Leo, Cancer. Okay, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries. It looks like they're tending to themselves for whatever reason, and that's the vibe I was getting, is they're tending to themselves. They're being kind of secluded emotionally for whatever reason. All right, Pisces. And good news, we're going to do a collective as well. 123.50. All right, let's see. Hey, Anna. What we got for Pisces? Ooh, we got the Chariot. So move. Base chakra, reverse, and Chariot. That's telling me for a lot of you, you feel kind of uprooted. Like you feel uprooted and there's no reasoning, or you just feel stuck. You literally feel stuck. Like something is not going anywhere. And that's what I got in yesterday's reading. Like you just felt like there was no movement. Okay. Well, the good thing is you're getting out of a risky situation because it came out in reverse. Okay, yeah, tiptoeing in reverse. You're making something clear. you're basically confronting that something is making you uncomfortable or you don't like something. Could be somebody's behavior, could be drugs, could be a bar situation, something in regards to drinking, somebody's addiction, something like that. Maybe you're even confronting, you feel like somebody has an addiction or you're needing to fix something that's surface level. Okay, I got spirit guides and Saturn, foundation, structure. I think for a lot of you, you're not happy or content with the structure or how something is going. You're wanting a better routine, better structure here. Yeah, the devil and the hanged man in reverse. Some of you want to free yourself from a toxic situation. You feel like it's toxic. There could be an addiction, codependency. I don't know. Eight of Swords. Yeah, some of you feel mentally stuck. Why the Vase in reverse in the Chariot? King of Swords in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands. Well, the good thing is there's going to be movement. For some of you, you don't see this coming. You don't see this progress or this movement. And I feel like whatever this is, yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands in reverse. Wow, this looks good actually. Some of you, you're cutting somebody out. You're kicking somebody out. There's somebody that does not agree with you. Somebody that is either causing more, it's almost like they're more of a nuisance to your life. Okay. Some of you could be going through like a hasty divorce, hasty breakup, because you're being protective here. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands reverse. I don't feel safe in my energy with you. I don't like you in my presence. And you're making that clear. Somebody could be close to moving out or leaving because you're wanting out of a risky situation. And you're just basically confronting what this is. Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. I see it getting better for you. I see something close to closing out. All right. For a lot of you, you guys could be coming into finances, money, having a security on your own. Some of you, I don't know, I'm getting Social Security. It feels to me like if you had to rely on another situation or another person, you're not having to anymore. Your spirit guides are confronting you that things are going to move forward. You're being divinely guided here. Okay. Yeah, Six of Swords. Page of Wands in reverse, the Six of Cups, and the Chariot reverse. Like I said, you guys could have felt like you were stalling, you've been stuck. I feel like things are going to get better for you. I'm getting repeated sixes in your reading. 666. Okay, and I'm getting 7 too, so 6 and then 7. So you are evolving is what it feels like for me here. How do you feel about the situation, Pisces? And there could be kids involved for a lot of you. Hey, Katie. Hermit reverse. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Queen of Swords. The Wheel in reverse. And the Five of Cups. You feel like you're losing. You don't feel like you're gaining anything from the situation. If anything, you feel like you're losing yourself or you're just going more into like a rabbit hole for some of you. I don't know what's going on. The Two of Swords and the Five of Wands reverse. Five of Swords reverse. Hanged Man. I feel like you're ready to cut your losses. Whatever this is, I feel like you're close to doing that. Like you're to the point where you're being spiritually guided, needing to keep following your intuition, and eventually you're going to cut your losses and not deal with this anymore. There's some kind of unhealthy person in your energy that is just spiteful, they're selfish, they're detached, they're cold, not a good person. All right, the song we got is Favorite Crime, Olivia Rodrigo. And she's a Pisces as well. Okay, so you guys could be connecting to her music. It's bittersweet to think about the damage that we do, everything we broke, and all the trouble that we made. Some of you could feel like it's not worth it anymore. Like it was fun. You know, it was fun at one point, all the drama, the chaos, but it's like I want peace in my life, and this isn't happy for me anymore. Like I don't like this drama. I don't like this chaos. I don't want to be part of this anymore. Because it looks like you want solitude. Queen of Pentacles. I want stability. I want groundedness. I want structure. Hit different when I'm sitting here alone all by myself. So it's like you realize like when you're by yourself, you're happier alone. Like you don't want this person in your presence or you just want to remove them. Okay. What's your advice? The Sun. So deep self, soul vitality, personal radiance, and part of fortune. All right. And Pisces. Yeah, there you are. for a lot of you, you're needing to do something selfishly for yourself. Also, I feel like this is some kind of karma. Maybe Saturn retrograde is resonating, because Saturn does symbolize karma. So for some of you, you could have been karmically tied to somebody, and that is ending. It feels like you're breaking the chains off something here. It feels like, yeah, with Pisces and then communication with air, it's like you're doing something for yourself. First house, you could be making a decision that would kick somebody out, or that sounds terrible, or choosing to distance yourself for your own protection, for your own solitude. You're making a personal choice. Okay, so you guys could be connecting to, I got Virgo, I got Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, Cancer again, and Aquarius. Could be any of those signs. For a lot of you, it just doesn't feel like a healthy situation, and you're trying to remove it. Somebody could have addictions as well, or somebody's addiction's getting worse, or there's more of like a codependency to something that you're trying to get rid of, is what it feels to me. All right, what we got for the collective? 130-54. All right, what's going on with the collective? And after this, guys, I am going to get off. I was going to think about doing super chats, but I got a birthday party to go to in a bit, so I want to make sure that I have enough time to get ready and all that. So I'll probably do 2 collectives, though. I'm not going to do super chats. If you want to do a super chat through email, you can do that. I'm just not going to on the live. All right, we got release. Strong Scorpio energy, the judgment, the death. So there's a major change here. Major transition happening this week. Okay, some of you letting go of some kind of self-medicating. Some of you could be getting sober or not wanting to be on some kind of medication anymore. Not wanting these kind of, some of you are also, yeah, with the roller coaster in reverse. You're wanting to, maybe you're having a hormonal imbalance for some of you, or there's some kind of hormone imbalance, or if we're on some kind of medication, some kind of pill, some kind of drinking, something like that, feeling like it caused more problems for your health. And you're wanting to stop some kind of situation from getting worse. Present, yeah, in the present moment, you are taking care of yourself, is what it feels like. Either you're cutting somebody out of your life to better your energy, or you are just removing something. So maybe you feel like at the time it was kind of self-medicating, but either it's not helping you anymore, or it's like you're getting worse on it. Or you realize that it was causing more instability. So why release? Queen of Pentacles. It looks like you're taking better care of yourself. 4 of Wands, reverse, Justice, and the Judgment, reverse. Yeah, for a lot of you, maybe you guys were coping, using something as a coping mechanism. You guys could be a Sagittarius. I got that in the Sag reading yesterday. This kind of feels similar to the Sagittarius reading. Oh, you're welcome, pretty pink eyes. I did see your email. I'll email you back as soon as I get done with this. But yeah, for a lot of you, you thought something was a coping mechanism or something was gonna help you, but realizing it's not. And you're getting, clarity on that something is actually not making the situation better. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. Some of you are a Sagittarius, because I got the same reading. So some of you, it was in regards to a divorce, a breakup, a really harsh situation. Could have been a death for some of you as well, because with the death card, there could have been a death or something. And that's exactly what came out yesterday in the reading I did on the Morning Brew for Sag, and Sagittarius came out in reverse. Was during a healing situation, thinking that this was actually going to heal you, benefit you, but it didn't. It actually made it worse. Yeah, Lovers in reverse, the Magician, and the King of Cups. I think you were trying to get out of a situation romantically. You were trying to heal, either from a death of something. So it could have been, for a lot of you, I'm getting a death of a lover. Either you could have lost a lover, like they actually passed on, they passed away. I'm sorry for that. If not, it's like it just ended. Like you and this person had a breakup and ending. It was very difficult. For some of you, it was a twin flame. That's what I got in the Sagittarius reading yesterday. and you were doing some kind of coping mechanism. I got in the reading that you were doing it to try to get their attention, or you were trying to heal yourself, thinking they'd come back and notice you hurting. It looks like in the present moment, you're trying to change your mind. You're trying to do something more for yourself, taking better care of you. Knight of Wands reverse, Seven of Cups reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, and the Three of Wands. Taking better care of yourself. It's an energy like I did for yesterday in the Sag reading. The more that I do this to myself, I'm not helping myself. You know, also I'm not hurting them. I'm hurting myself more. And that's what you're realizing. You know, or thinking that they're going to come back if they notice something different with me. I've changed. I've had some kind of, you know, I don't know. For some of you, you could have done something. I don't really want to open up about this. I don't know. I guess I was trying to get, okay, so for a lot of you, why, almost like for your self-esteem. This is kind of a hard thing to talk about. I guess I just felt like really insecure about myself. I felt really ugly after what happened with that situation. That's kind of why I got all these tattoos. Because if you noticed before, I never had tattoos on my channel. I never had any kind of tattoos. I barely have any piercings. I just got my ears pierced. And last year I went through this like major like wake up, you know, or this like shift in my energy where I'm like, I just want to be a badass and I want to look like nothing can bother me and I want to have all these tattoos. And so maybe some of you are doing that, like getting something done to yourself or somebody to notice, or hoping that like you just come off like different, you know? So, and I think you're just trying to work on yourself. You're trying to do better for you, healing. You're trying to be in a better place in your life. I don't do video personal readings. I would like to start doing those soon, though. It's just a matter of trying to find the time and trying to, you know, prioritize. I feel like once Brayden goes back to school, that'll be a lot easier. I'll have time while he's in school to do it. How do you feel about the situation, collective? Death in reverse. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, for a lot of you, you are still going through this process, the situation. And it's been taking a lot out of you. Like you're trying to find yourself again. A lot of you could feel like you lost yourself, or you're just trying to rebuild what was broken or what was gone, you know? Oh, thanks, B. Aw. Yeah, you guys, I would like to start doing the video readings, but I'll do it as an option whenever I get to doing that. Like it might not be until a little while from now, but I'll do like in the description, like when you purchase, like you can get it written or you can get it as a video. So I'll do it that way. So that way you can email me like, hey, can I get this written? Can I get, you know what I mean? I got Man in the Mirror. You told me to go to hell because I was driving you crazy. Bitch, I would drive you there. All right, take that out, resonates. What they'll say about us. You're tired now, lie down. I'll be waiting to give you the good news. So, take that out, resonate. Some of you just need rest, or you need to take care of yourself. Okay, North Node and Wheel of Fortune, or part of Fortune. So you are evolving, all right? A lot of you were going through a spiritual lesson here, but you're weaning off something. It's like, I don't want to have these addictions. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to have some kind of self-medicating energy. Yeah, some of you could be a fire sign or have that in your Venus, okay? Could be an Aries Venus. Could be a fire sign strongly, though. I'm strongly getting Sagittarius here because that came out similar, almost actually the identical reading came out yesterday, where you're evolving with your life. You're trying to move forward, trying to get out of some kind of addiction or some kind of, you know, codependent mentality. If it's not an addiction, it could just be the way that you handled things, the way that you reacted to situations was not the best, but you're trying to get over that. So you guys could be dealing with, let's see. Yeah, Sagittarius came out again, so Sag twice here. Scorpio, I got Scorpio, Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn. All right, let's go ahead and do another collective at 138.55. Okay, collective number 2. Oh, you're welcome. What we got for collective number 2? That base chakra keeps coming out, but it came out in reverse again. And then we got the Hermit. So you guys could be stopping something or kind of taking a break. Maybe you guys even feel in your healing journey that you guys are postponed or there's not much improvement, or putting a stop to something. I don't know why. You guys could be a Virgo. Head over heels, falling in love. Realization in reverse. You guys could be stopping a connection that started. Not really knowing like how you feel about somebody. Trying to gain perspective. Because it feels like you're kind of confused. Or the masculine person's doing this. Because I'm getting a masculine energy. And closed off in reverse. Okay. So it looks like somebody that does have feelings for you. They could be falling in love with you. Not knowing where things are going. Okay. There could be a little bit of like a separation between you and this person. Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe you guys started off as like friends, or there was some kind of interaction you had with this person, but not knowing long term where things are going to go. Hey, Willard. Why the base in reverse and the Hermit? The Sun, the Page of Cups, the Strength. Could be dealing with a Leo, or you guys are a Leo. And the Hanged Man. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah. So I think of the base chakra or the root chakra kind of as like the Ace of Wands, kind of. And when it's in reverse, because it's like that's what's starting, you know. The Ace of Wands, that's what's starting, that's what's initiating. So I feel like for a lot of you, there could be like you're dealing with somebody, there's feelings, there's emotions here. Some of you, they could have love bombed you. Okay, I'm not trying to be mean. Some of you, they could have love bombed you or really told you so much. Like, oh, this is going to work out. And I really got feelings for you. I really like you. Or made so much of an attempt to be with you. And then ghosted you. Because now it's like, where do we go from here? Because you're at the Hanged Man to the Seven of Pentacles. Like, what's going on? A bit of resistance. A bit of close-offness. Why swept up and realization in reverse? It's like you don't know what's going on. You definitely could have been love bombed for some of you, or it's like they changed their mind. It's like a light bulb turned off, like they were all in it, and then they just kind of like, yeah, ooh, the devil, the Four of Wands reverse, Four of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse. You guys could be dealing with a Virgo or a Capricorn, an earth sign. It's like they didn't meet their promise. Like they promised so much, or they came towards you, which is kind of weird. This kind of happened with somebody I was dealing with, where they were like, show me all this attention and acting like they're super interested in me. And then now they don't even talk to me. Okay. But they messaged me on like the 4th of July and I'm like, dude, you haven't talked to me in a month. Like, anyways, there was like a physical attraction this person has for you. And I think to an extent they have like decent intentions. It could have been that they got feelings towards you so strongly that they pulled back. Because it's almost like here, this person, it's like they acted super into you. They told you what you wanted to hear. They gave you some kind of like offer, but then they didn't further extend it. And it feels like you're basically just waiting and things are paused. Okay. Like it's, you don't really know where you stand. It's like you feel good about the situation to an extent. Like there's some kind of feelings you have for this person. Hey, Diane, you have some kind of feelings for this person. They make you feel good. I feel like when you're around them or you hear from them, it makes you feel good. But right now, you're kind of just like, I don't know where things are going. Why masculine and closed off and reversed? The Temperance, Judgment reversed, the Magician. Now, okay, when I see this card, it looks kind of like a swing to me. Like it makes me think of a swing. Now I'm getting that song in my head by the All American Rejects. Swing, swing. Swing, swing like a, my heart is crushed by a boy in love. Or something like that. Can you help me find a way to something? I'm getting that song Swing, Swing, okay, by the All American Rejects. Maybe somebody felt like a reject or they feel that way about themselves. The Lovers in reverse. Like they want to come towards you. They want to come towards you. Like they want to offer you what you deserve. But they feel like they don't have that. It's like they don't have what, they don't think they can give you what it is you're looking for. Or they just feel they don't have that within themselves. How do you feel about this person? Because I feel like part of them is like not wanting to be closed off. They're wanting to come towards you. But it's like they also feel like it's out of their power or they have to give it time. How do you feel about this person? Six of Swords. A lot of you feel like they're moving away from you or they're disconnecting. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. The Empress in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you feel like they were super into you in the beginning. Like, they were super into you. They found you really attractive. They found you, like, admirable. They kept contacting you. They made you feel good about yourself. And now you just feel like you're not getting anything from this person. It's like, okay, how do you go from you really like me, you're into me, want to be with me, want to marry me, to you ain't shit to me anymore and I'm getting away from you? It's really confusing. Because that's how a lot of you feel. Page of Swords reversed in the Tower. Some of you could feel like there was some kind of third party, like somebody was talking in their ear and that ruined everything. Or you just feel like, how do we go from this? Like, how do we go from this where, like, they were super into me, they were, like, kind of love bombing me and really wanted my attention, kept talking to me, and then all of a sudden it's like I don't mean anything to them. So it's like we went from this to, like, a stranger, basically. All right, so let's see. What song and advice do we have for collective? But yeah, I was channeling that song, Swing, Swing. So some of you just, you feel like you're just hanging around. You're just waiting. All right. Say my name, Destiny's Child. Say my name, if no one is around you. And then she's like, if you ain't playing games, say my name, say my name. You ain't calling me baby, or something like that. Wait, you ain't calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name. Yeah, the sudden change. 1 minute life was so hard, shit had me losing faith. So maybe you're losing faith in the connection or just losing faith in the situation altogether. Change of heart, Cyndi Lauper. See, somebody's having a change of heart, or it feels like a change of heart. Nothing reveals the answer if it's a truth that you're looking to find. That's what I was getting. It's like, why the sudden change, or why go from 0 to 100, you know, or why, you know, like you're super into me and now you don't want to talk to me. It's really weird. So Fire and Venus, okay, that came out for the first collective. So you guys could have Aries, Leo, Sag as your Venus, or, which is crazy because Cyndi Lauper's playing in Leo season. She's actually playing, I think, on the 8th. Okay, so during the Lions portal or whatever, she's playing during that. 4th house. Yeah, you don't really have the stability from this connection like you want. It's very hot and cold, or it's very, there's no commitment. If somebody has like a Fire Venus, it's like a light bulb burns out or something, or like a campfire just like burns out, is what I'm feeling. So somebody could have like a Fire Venus. We're like, oh yeah, that's real exciting and fun, but you don't actually have the stability, the comfort of this connection. It just feels like somebody's like in the moment, like, yeah, that's fun, let's do this, and then it fizzles. Okay, or maybe that's what somebody needs to control, because it's telling me like, you guys don't understand why there's nothing's going on here. So it could be a Pisces, could be a Leo. I got Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn. Could be any of those signs. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I am going back to work tomorrow, so I don't know when I'll do the videos. I think I'm going to try Friday to do a video for members' questions, maybe also throughout the week as well. Because there are days that I work kind of till like 6, I think. So probably Wednesday would be a day that I will do like a members reading, and then I'll try to Friday as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to go. I don't know if I'm going to have a way to go there, just because like, I don't know if I can go, you know, get off work. I forgot to take it off work. And also, you know, I don't know if anybody would want to go with me, just because like me and my one friend were kind of having a fallout. And then my other friend, it's just, she's working a lot, so like I don't really know if I have anyone to go with, and I'm kind of weird about going places with, or just like with me and Brayden, like I get kind of scared. I don't know, like I'm weird about me and my son like alone somewhere, like in a big crowd like that. So I really want to go. I'm gonna see if anybody wants to go, but I think it's too late to take it off work. I want to go to the Cyndi Lauper, but I don't know. If nothing else, I'll try to, well, it's her last tour, but I'll try to go to the next concert of something. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. I might be on tomorrow. I just have to see, like how I feel in the morning. I just feel like tired for some reason. I just feel like kind of run down. But anyways, I'll try to be live tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll figure out when I'm going to be live. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. All right, guys, see you later. If you guys booked a personal reading or you want to book, I am available today. I do have a plan going on at about 2 o'clock. I'm going to a birthday party. But after that, I'm free the rest of the day, the evening. So if you guys want to book, I am free for that. All right, I'll see you guys later.